Hello and welcome to the Guitar Collection. Today I'm holding one of the rarest classical guitars on the planet, and a guitar that I am really admiring lately. This guitar is made by the extremely famous luthier Matthias Dammann in the year I was born, 1992. So it's an incredibly special instrument for me. But speaking for the guitar world as a whole, Matthias Dammann's instruments are in the class of just a handful of makers who have, I would say, changed the trajectory of classical guitar. Now, while this particular Matthias Dammann guitar is a single top, which are even harder to find than the double tops of his, Matthias Dammann is known for making the double top guitars, as this was his invention, and he has really transformed the world of classical guitar, as so many people are choosing double top guitars today of various building styles. Another thing that really sets this particular Matthias Dammann guitar apart is its scale length. I have not seen any other Matthias Dammann guitars that are smaller than the 650 scale length. This guitar is 645 millimeters from the nut to the saddle, and the standard scale length is 650. However, you'll find many, if not most, Matthias Dammann guitars are actually over 650 millimeters. So either 655 or 660, some even 665. This one is a real exception because the neck is so easy to play for me, and anyone who might struggle a little bit with reaches on the guitar would really appreciate an instrument like this one, especially in comparison to many of the much larger Dammann guitars. This also has a standard width neck, which is also very pleasing for me. But this is a little bit too much of the details about playability, and I haven't focused enough on the sound of this guitar, which I have to say is so refreshing. It is a totally traditionally braced guitar, right? That is not a double top, it is not lattice braced, it's 5-fan braced. And of course, while it has a cedar top, which is not the super traditional Spanish way that we think of with a spruce top, this has a voice that is so traditional. When you push the guitar, it responds, it has this brightness to it. And at the same time, the basses keep this Dammann sound. And I'm telling you, I could be blindfolded and tell you that this guitar is a Dammann, in the way that the basses just have this deep hum to them. But at the same time, while they have this deep and dark hum, you can really get a colorful sound on this guitar with no suspicion of a nasal sound at all on this instrument. Listen to this. And same with the trebles, right? Listen to this. Such a sweet, colorful Dolce sound. That can be brightened up, listen. It is a legendary sound to this guitar, and I have to say it's so captivating. It's so much fun to play, And I think it'll come across in this recording because in the few test recordings that I did of this guitar, I just felt that it was such a natural and clear sound from the other side. So please let me know if you hear this. And gosh, it's just such a rare treat to get to know a guitar like this. Again, I can't express how natural the sound comes across, yet with this really modern voice to it, like this depth in the bass. And the evenness that you get all over the neck. And the sustain, I mean, I can go on, and I don't want to get too over the top because I'm very excited about this guitar. So I'll play some more musical examples for you here in just a moment. And I'm going to run through the specs of this guitar. But before I forget, I wanted to remind you to subscribe to the channel. It's really fun building this community, chatting about guitars with so many of you. Definitely send me an email. Everything's in the description. If you'd like to talk about guitars or are curious about a guitar like this one, this particular guitar is not currently available. So I'm sorry to report that to you, but I have so many amazing instruments right now, and I'm always getting new ones in. So if you want to know exactly what's available now, or you have an idea of what you're looking for, write to me. And on the site, don't forget to go to the box that you'll see at the bottom of the page or on several other pages, the contact page as well, where you can leave your email address, and then you'll be notified about instruments as they become available before videos like this are released. Okay, let's get more into the specs of this guitar because I'm so excited to show you some very interesting things. As I mentioned, it is a cedar top, not double top, not lattice brace. It is 5 fan braced under the top here. It's a very lightweight guitar. When you look at the rosette here, oh my gosh, it's that legendary Matthias Dammann rosette that he seemed to have done from the very beginning, even back into the late 80s. You can see the same rosette, which is just so beautiful. And then when you come down to the bridge, you'll notice there on the tie block, the similar colors of the rosette, these arches that are spectacular. A very interesting saddle. In fact, when I posted a photo of this guitar somewhat recently, someone said, "Hey, Evan, the saddle is broken." As if I didn't know or something. No, the saddle's not broken. This is how he made it to adjust for compensation of the guitar, so that it's very well in tune. While you don't see this a lot, I have seen on some other guitars, and it works very well. This guitar stays in tune really great. Moving on, I have to show you what's on the back and sides of this guitar, which is Wingay. And I have to say, it's in such beautiful condition. This guitar has no cracks, no dents, only just superficial marks and scratches on the top, which make it one of the more rare Dammanns to find because people that get these guitars play the heck out of them for many, many years. And you'll find Dammanns that are just very torn up for that reason. And that's why, because the sound and how sought after these guitars are, they hardly ever come up on the market. And then, oh gosh, I left my clip-on tuner here, but I have to show you the headstock. This is the design that you'll see on most Dammann guitars that are pre-1994. It's a very nice looking headstock here, paying homage to a few famous makers as it seems. It has Rogers tuners, and you'll see the V-joint here connecting the neck. And what else is there to say about this guitar? Well, there's so much I can say in words about this thing, and I can keep on oozing over it, but I'd really like to give you an idea of how it sounds by playing a few passages on this guitar, maybe playing in a few different keys on this instrument so you get a good idea of how it sounds. But I can't tell you how excited I was to make this video for you, to share with you this instrument, and to just create this sound sample that will always be out there of this beautiful Dammann guitar. Thank you so much for watching these videos. It means a lot to me. I love reading your comments. Let me know what you think about the sound of this guitar. I would really like to hear your honest opinion. I'm obviously excited about it. Definitely stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notices whenever I go live or post a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Here are some other sound samples of this Matthias Dammann guitar made in 1992. you.